Well, hello. This is Louisdepoui bringing you another video after 4 months.
No, God!
Yeah, it has taken so long before uploading something, and if you want to hear the story, I will gladly tell you at the end of the video.
No, God, please, no! No!
But now I want to show you how to build this beauty of a castle, which I'm really proud of. So I will show you right now some details, because look at that, we have a lot of features. We have a little tower right here, we have a little entrance right here, which looks really nice, like not those type of entrances you used to, you know. So yeah, kind of like that, and then a little big lookout part right here, entrance, tower, and then those kind of fortified buildings. Just and those stairs being one little gap below. This is the from front. This is fortified castle, something like. Now we have some nice looking like this building there, and this is how let's together and bring them together as well. Of course, you know things. Choose anything right there. This is how I'll tell you the kids. So if you want to know how to build this building, I got something set up here for you. As you can see, I messed up because of no, I forgot to put down the slab back. But we have an andesite slab, and then the andesite full block, of course, the cobblestone, the stone. Then we have walls and stairs and full blocks, and those are actually the most common materials in this building, especially those materials, because obviously those are the walls. So get a lot of bricks, stone and cobblestone, which is kind of easy to come by, I guess. And I will just like reset the time so that you will be able to see. But we have right here a fence, then a slab, and then a stair, and then trapdoors, of course, for the windows, the shutters, and everything like that. And then we have the door, and we have those slabs for the inside, and of course the walking parts on top of the towers and stuff like that. So right here, to prevent you from making any mistakes, because I know how frustrating it is, I got a little foundation set up. And of course, I will show you how to build this little foundation right here. But for that, take cobblestone. I will tell you up front, I will build the walls, especially out of cobblestone, but later on we'll replace them with some random blocks, which I will show you. So don't get mad at me about breaking down some of the walls later on, but it's just for the people that just started having a lot of cobblestone. You can start building this building right away. So right here, start on this little corner, 1, 2, 3, going towards you, and you'll need like a little dot in the middle. So all you need to do is just surround it with some cobblestone and get a grass block or any kind of block that is standing here naturally. So what we'll do now is build from this part, from the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the magic numbers, guys. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, told you. 5 once again. And then right here, you go to the right, 1 block, to the front, 1 block, and then all you have to do is just like towards you, diagonal, more diagonals, no, 1 more diagonal, so you have like 3 blocks going this way, and then we have 1 more, 2, and then just rejoining this little corner right there. So you should have like a Tetris looking like figure right here with this block on top of it. And it's a really weird shape, but it will come along later on. You'll see, you'll see. And then after that, we have like a tree gap right here, right? This will be the entrance. So 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block, you build 3. So you should have like tree gap in between those 2 things, right? And then all you have to do is 1 diagonal and 1 diagonal. And then once again, 1 diagonal, 3. Also magic numbers. And you know why? Because odd numbers are magic numbers. Because you'll need odd numbers to make buildings stand out most of the time. You don't need to, sometimes you can sacrifice them. But this is a little tip for you if you like to have some tips from me. So right here it's 5. So once again, told you magic number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, we're counting this block right here, which we already played. So we have 5 and 5. Then you go diagonal. This will be the tower. And then 1, 2, 3. Diagonal 1. And diagonal 1, and then you go 2, 3, 4, 5. So once again, this row right here is 5. And right here, my voice just got a crack up. Okay. We have 4. So I told you sometimes you have to make sacrifice, and I will show you later on why it's the case right here. So right here, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you should have like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, and it should be 3 on the inside, right? So 1, 2, so counting this block as well. 3. I'm sorry for the, it was my fault. So right here it's 4 once again, so rejoining this block right there. And then all we have to do is rejoin the tower we started with. So if you got this right, like I did it, then you should be able to rejoin this tower right there. So counting this block, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we have a perfectly matching circle right here. Good circle. It's not a square or anything like that. Minecraft. And then right here on this corner, when you go back, you remove this one. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Magic numbers once again aligning with this thing. Yes, this is actually one part of a building, and this 4 once again. So right here, little diagonal going towards your way, and then 1, 2, 3. And if you build everything alright, counting this block, we have 2, 3, 4, 5. Jackpot bingo! It's rejoining this little corner right here. Nice, guys. I'm proud of you if you actually followed it towards this part, because you will need it to not mess up. So let's start with building the actual walls and parts of the roofs, because we'll need that to actually fill in and make everything beautiful later on. So catch you up later. Let's start with the walls and those 2 towers. So right here on this little block right here, as you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, and then we go all the way until like this little square right here. It's 1, 2, 3 as well. Rejoin those, just like finish the wall up. Then this tower will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So do like every single part, like rejoining this whole square 5 up. And then those, once again, 1, 2, 3, until 1, 2, 3 right here, and until here 1, 2, 3. And then what right there, actually it's really easy as well, because all those little blocks that you see right here are gonna be 3 up as well. So easy peasy. Just build them up all like that, and you'll be good to go. So once again, those 3, all 3 up, and this one 5. Don't mind those leads. It's not like it was a wandering trader just walking around. But right here we should have something like that. Look at this, guys. 3, and the only thing that is like 5 blocks up is this one, the tower. So right now we'll build this little parts right here. So what you will do now is actually take the cobblestone and build this one 4 until here, until here. So rejoin those little walls here, this one as well, and actually until right here. So all those things should be like 4 up. Once again, really easy. It should look like this. 4 up once again, and then right here we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just go all the way until here. 6, like this. So 2 more up than this little part right here. Then this one is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, then 4 right here. I will just finish this one up because it might be a little bit confusing. So right here, 4, until actually this little part right here. So you'll get this little diagonal right here, and this one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 more up than this one until right here. So you finish this whole row 5 up. So once again, right here we have 6. This one is 4. And this one is 5, so it will leave you with only this little part sticking out, which is a tower. So this one will be, the rest of the blocks right here will be 9. So from here, actually, if you build it to this level, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, because 5 plus 9, 5 plus 9, 5 plus 4 is 9, right? So finish this one as well, just until here. So until 9 blocks up. Okay, so now we can really start to build the nice little details. So starting right here, take the cobblestone and just go like in a sort of stair kind of way going up until you rejoin the very middle of this little thing. So basically just do the same, just like that. And then right here, we'll actually do the same. So as you can see, put it here, block here, block here, and then once again we do exactly the same. So just like that, and boom, and then do the same, exactly the same way like right here. So we'll just like gradually go our way up like this. But those, then take the stone brick walls, put them on top of those little things, just to give like a little bit more of a shape than those square little boring blocks, you know. And then once that is done, you can actually take some spruce stairs right here, and all you can do is basically really easy, rejoin those little andesite blocks from one to the other. Just like that. Do that on both. Oh, I'm actually really dumb. Right here, you do it from this part because obviously it's not rejoining each other, those blocks, you know. So because it's going on a little diagonal way, you need to do it a little bit differently. Actually, you follow the building itself. So those are part of this building and those part of this building. This is the reason why I have 4 blocks right here and 5 here, because this one actually splits those 2 buildings from one another, but we still have like 3 blocks in between, as you can see. That's what I wanted to keep, like not 4 blocks going this way. And then once again, once that is done, you can take some spruce slabs and go just like this. And boom! We should have like our first little part of the section of the building. So there is a way to connect those buildings without building from the ground. So what we're gonna do now is take these slabs and build them right here on this part. One more this way. Take the cobblestone blocks and then build them 2 up. Then you take the stairs. So we will have like a walkway from 3 little stairs right here. Now you have to do is just actually, if I can reach it, I'm really bad at putting down some slab, but you have to rejoin this whole thing. So actually just finish this whole square. Right here, so you should have something like this. So just finishing this part, and then something we did already, which is really easy, is taking like the full andesite blocks and just building them up like this, and of course the walls. So literally what we did before right there. Then you take the spruce stairs and then just follow me along right here, because this part is a little bit tricky. So you go 3, 4 and 5. So it should rejoin this little block right here, and this one is gonna be 4. So 3, 2, 3 and 4. And then for the slabs we go 1, 2, 3 and 1 below, just like that. And this one exactly the same. So 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should have the roof like this. And then as you can see right here, we can have like the shape already from this thing. So now we can actually fill in the plots, the holes from the buildings, just like this, just to connect them all together. So right here we have the tower, and as you can see it's open, but we can fix that, because look, we already have the shape just like marked up for us. And where the clear times at 0, really annoying the rain all the time. So as you can see we have like 3, 3, and then you go 1 diagonal, oh, 1 diagonal, just like this, and you go 1, 2, and this one once again, this one once again. And will you look at that, guys? Amazing. And this one will be a door, so just leave this one open, if I'm correct. Actually, just close it in for now. We'll look at that later. And then once again, we can just close it up like this. And now, we should have all the buildings just connected to each other. So, all we need now is a little bit of details. Go to this part. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this part. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you should get like a little entrance right here. All you have to do is put down these stairs. Just going up like this. And then these slabs. And once more stairs. Remove those 2 blocks, which will be a door. And then all we have to do is boom, boom. There we go. We have our little entrance to the castle. So now you can actually live in security in your first home, if it's a starter home right here. It is time for the walls. So all you have to take now is stone brick stairs, polished andesite slab, some spruce fences, stone bricks or stone, whatever you would like or prefer. And all we have to do, which is really easy, is every single time leave a little gap in between those things, which will result in raining once again. And then all you have to do is in between those put these slabs, and then either a stone brick or either stone. So you can just like switch it up a little bit like this, so that we have a little bit of difference in details. And once that is done, just like that. That's it. And then once you're done there, we have the tower, which is basically exactly the same little pattern as we did for the walls. So just go all around. Leave this one open because there will be a ladder later on. Take this one, and then once again we have the stone bricks. Put them randomly, sometimes two next to each other and sometimes just them standing alone. So one more here. I think actually that more stone bricks looks better because it looks more fortified. You know, stone, meh. There we go. Oh, this one not actually. And fence and fence. There we go. And once again, guys, it's really repetitive, but you know, we need a bit for the walls to look not too weird. You know, a little bit fortified, a little bit looking like it could take some damage. And then all we have to do is once again put down the fences. And then we have this really weird looking tower, right? So all you have to do is put down some stairs on each little corner right here, sticking out. And if we look from up top, we'll actually see a little pattern. As you can see, 3 right here, 3 right here, and 3 right here, and 1 here. So you can see that it's actually the same shape as this one right there. So once that is done, all you have to do basically is put down those slabs right there. Take those oak wooden logs, and then the weather. Leave me alone, weather. All right, I should like use some comments for that because oh my, it's so annoying. So you just basically just put down some slabs on top of those pillars right here, and all you have to do is go all the way around like this, and then boom, boom, and boom, and just like this. So we have this little shape, like the easiest roof designs you can actually build. So basically, I'm pretty sure you guys have done that as well in your survival worlds, building roofs like this, because those are the most easy roofs that could possibly exist in Minecraft, right? And then all you have to do after this, you have those fence gates. No, actually, right here. I'm really sorry for misplacing this one. And right here, so that it looks like we have a little bit more support right here, because otherwise the roof will look a bit too heavy in my opinion. And then once that is done, just for security safe measures, just put down those fences right there. And all we need now, which I don't have in my inventory, is put down some trapdoors, because why not? We can do that just to like give a little bit more color right there. It's time for the entrance. So take the spruce door, looking from the outside, search the middle, which is right here. Go to the other side, somehow you need to put them this way. Close them up. And there we go, we have our little entrance, guys. And all we have to do right now is take the trapdoors, shift click, and go all the way until right here. Take some fences, it should rejoin perfectly right there. And now it's just time to put down the slabs. So what I really like between those trapdoors and slabs is that you actually have that little gap right here, which can make a really funny looking roof. And right here you do exactly the same. And once again the weather is killing me. I'm gonna tell you that like a lot of times in this video. I hate the weather. But right there we go. We have our little entrance looking fabulous. And once that is done, take the slabs once again, go all around like that. Nice, nice. Actually remove this one. Then take those and put them right here. Don't double click, please, pretty please. And then this one, we all know what's gonna happen right here. Basically just like doing the same like we did before. So basically putting down stone or some bricks right here. So once again, just like switching it up a little bit. So this time I'll put like three bricks like next to each other, and then one more brick right here. And then you take once again the andesite slabs, put them like so. And yeah, you would have guessed it, same design. So basically just put down those fences like that. And then, look, a bit of more wood on top of them. It's really nice because it rejoins with this roof, and this one is a little bit more fortified because it's lower. So I really like the transition between the stone and the wood right there. And it's time for the last tower, and after that we can start with the details and make this building look really nice and stand out. So once again, just put down the stairs facing this way upwards down, and then take the walls, go on each corner like that. And this one only one, because otherwise it will rejoin this one. Then you take the andesite slabs and just go all around like that. So boop, boop, and the last couple ones. And then once again, stone bricks sometimes, and sometimes stone. So let's do one stone here, and the rest will be stone bricks. You know what? Actually, no. Just like that. Right? So it doesn't really matter if you put like a stone brick or stone or only stone bricks. It's all a personal taste. So once that is all done, we can start building those pillars up, and we'll build one of the hardest parts of things. One of the hardest things of Minecraft is building roofs, and that's basically what I'm going to first try right here. So let me take some spruce stairs, and the slabs are there. So the hardest part of Minecraft, building roofs. One here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and finishing this up like that. And then all we have to do afterwards is put the stairs once again, put them facing this way. And before I forget it, we'll need to do one more thing, because otherwise it will be annoying to put them down in survival. If you do, put down some slabs just on the corners right here. And then all we have to do is a full block here, just closing them up like that. And now take these slabs once again, put one here, one here, one here, and the last one right here. So it's kind of like just every time repeating the same process, as you can see. Right here you just put like on the full block some stairs, and what we're gonna do now is close up those corners right there. I've been doing this way too many times. There are different ways to do it, but what I usually like to do is just like put down these stairs first and then the full blocks, and then build them maybe one more up like this. And then all we have to do is build once more the stairs right here to be able to put down the last couple blocks. So we have this, but as you can see, this one is not looking good. So to break up a little bit the stairs from one another, you just go like that, and then you have like a perfectly roundish roof. That's why you can call it like perfect. But once that is done, the little detail will already put down, and it's all up to you if you would like. I mean, if you have a lot of buildings and you put down some flags, but that's what I always do with castles, is make them face the same direction, because you know, wind is not going all the directions most of the time. So what I usually do is 1, then 2, and then 1, and then we have a little flag that is not too heavy looking, like, you know. So there we go, we have this little part all finished up, and now it's all up to putting down the windows. Okay. The windows come to the front, and there's a lot of bats inside of here, so make sure you lit it up if you build in a flat world. But take these stairs and put them like this way, so that we have a little window. And what we're gonna do right here is remove this one and go to the other side and do something like this, so we have a little window so that no one could trespass it, you know. It's too tiny, but you can still look through it, and there's some light coming through it as well. And what we're gonna do right here is exactly the same, just like that. And then right here we go 1, 2, remove this one, and this is your own personal choice which glass panes you would like. I use blue for now, kinda like it. And for the lower level right here, we're gonna do exactly the same as we did before. And a little trick that I kinda want to show you already, because why not, is you see those little thing, those are bricks, but to make it look like literally like a castle and a little bit fortified, stuff like that, you can actually play around and build those blocks around, and it looks way better, the window. You see, like it looks like it was built like this, like fortified and stuff like that. So those little details really make a big difference. So right here, once again, the same. You go like that, and you can do the same like I did before with the bricks. But that's maybe something for later. You don't have to do it like the exact same way. You can do it like this as well, you know. And maybe you want more here. Looks really good. And then right here, this one will be just like some regular windows. And we do the same. And the weather, once again, there's no building without a weather doing the same thing once again every single time. So what you can do right here to add a little bit of color is add those shutters. And you could actually do it right here as well, but I'm not sure about this one because it's such a tiny window, so it looks kind of unnecessary. But for a little bit of color, I really like that. And then the last couple windows, which is this one and this one. Let's do it the other way. And there we go. Oh no, actually no. It's not all. I'm a bit dumb. Right here you have another window, of course. You can do exactly the same. A little bit of detail right here. And the shutters. You just can click those things apparently. But there you go, guys. This is kind of like, oh yeah, and just like for the doors and entrances like that, we're gonna take some spruce doors. And usually what I like to do is put them down from the inside, so that we have this little thing right here, so that we have a bit of a gap right here. And if you like to, you can even do this to add a little bit of more depth. Really nice. Right here, exactly the same. You can actually remove this one and take these slabs instead. And once again, put the door from the inside, just like that. So before moving to the micro details, which will make this building stand out, I have two little banners here. It's all personal choices once again. And once again, put down some walls right here. Some oak fences here, just to add a little bit of a protection here. I don't know, I like this order this way. And for the last little part, what we're gonna do is take those stone bricks and yeah, what you can do as well is like take some stone, but I will just show you with some stone brick right now. You put it down right here, right in the middle of those stairs, one up top, you go all the way until here, and then take some stairs like that, actually like that, like this. And what we can do now is remove this little guy right here, put down this one here. Then we have a campfire, put down some trapdoors all around, and there we go. Those are the basics for the castle. But now I'll move on to the next part. Catch you up in a minute. So right now there's a big difference between this little castle and this one. As you can see, this one has way less details, but it's really easy, guys, and I will show you real quick how to do it step by step. But it's kind of randomizing from this point, and there's a couple things you can do. As you can see right here, we have only like cobblestone walls and stuff like that. So like I said, we see a stair right here, so all you can do is like maybe remove some blocks here, and then you're like, oh, there's still a lot of blocks right here, so you can remove this one and then take the stone, because this way we can a little bit play around with the details of this building to make it look like it's way better. So right now I'm just randomizing, literally, like there's no order to do it. What I usually do is I kind of stick some of the blocks like to each other, because if you have one in a diagonal way, it won't look good in any way. So try to play around a little bit with those. So sometimes you can do one, as you can see right there, but try to do things like for instance, you can even like do this and it's not a big problem. But you will see that right here we have a diagonal right here and a diagonal right here. So to split those little details up, you can add one more stone right there, and as you can see, it's gradually like being less and less cobblestone from the bottom to the top. So if you can play around with that, you can do that all around a bit, like around the building. And look at this, it's already way better. And there's also one more thing you can do if you would like to, is sometimes just remove some chunks and to make it look like a little bit more weathered. You could, for example, just like take some stairs, some different stairs to be honest, because there's not only the stone brick stairs. You can even take the stone stairs or the cobblestone stairs, and you can even like on the corners right here, remove the corner pieces to have a little bit of a gap that just like fell down, it looked like, right? And basically just like repeat that whole thing all around the building. So look, I'm doing it just right real quick now, not even thinking about it, just putting down some random blocks, you know, and just like trusting my feeling. Look at that, it looks already way better. And then one more stair right here just to remove a gap, and maybe like another one right here. But as you can see, it doesn't work because there is something, no wall behind, so we'll actually kindly replace that. But like, alright, I will fast forward that, do it all around the buildings, do it yourself as well, do it literally everywhere you can. So right here, like remove, like sometimes you can just like smash some of those gaps and just like randomly replace them with one type of a block, and then brick, one brick here. And once again, like those windows, it's really nice to put down some of those stone brick stairs things all around. This doesn't work, and it doesn't work really once again because it connects, but you get my point, right? And a bit of stone is missing here, so yeah, look, already way better. And once again, just keep doing a bit of stair. Don't overdo this because otherwise it will look a bit crappy in my opinion. So those stairs, those broken down cats, unless if you want to make it like look like it's really ruined or anything like that, but this way it's enough, you know. Don't need more, you don't need more than that. So let me speed forward this thing and catch you up once that is done. And there we go. I've not done it everywhere, but as you can see right here, but you can see the difference. It looks way and way and way better than before. But if you don't like it, it's your opinion, and you can actually choose the design from before. So no big deal, right? But I think those look way better than before. And you can use some different techniques as well to actually make it look like even better, because the problem right here is that the castle is standing, but it doesn't look like it's like implemented into the nature. It's just like something dropped down, right? So what you can do is sometimes just like take some bushes and on corners, for example, just put down some leaves like this. So you can do something like that, or maybe just like 2 here, or maybe you can just like go all around right here. And I don't know, 1 more here and 1 more here. So randomly once again, just like put them down like this. And as you can see, it's looking even better right now. And then going all around, you can take some slabs or some stairs like this, and you can add them up like this, like looking it's a bit more reinforced, or maybe some stones fell down and stuff like that. So you can a little bit like play around with those. You know, so like this, for example, and I don't know, maybe like another slab on top of it, and instead of stone we do a brick. So you can see like it looks a bit more supported, but then I'm like, it's lacking something. Maybe we can add a bit of greenery like this, or maybe like a flower later on, but you get what I mean, right? Yeah, kind of those type of things. So maybe 1 here. And right here we have like a little gap, so it's perfect for putting down some of those leaves right here. And as you can see, like rain, nice. But oh well, you get it. You can like go around, do a bit of that, and here and there. And then how you can actually even make it look even better is that you can put down some porous dirt, because people usually like they stick to the walls or something like that. But like just like do what you did with the walls before. So put them down randomly and don't make squares. Like I'll give you an example. So if you do something like this, it's nice, right? And you go like this. I mean, it's not big. It's not too much of big of a deal, but you see like this little square right here. I dislike it. So how to break it up? Just put 1 more like sticking out like this, and maybe 1 in the corner right here, and it looks already way better. And then what you can do as well is take some gravel, and maybe like put it here, 1 piece here, 1 here, 1 here, and exactly doing the same. So sticking out, so not finishing the square. So as you can see, it's coming along really nice. And that's not all, because now we have this, and great and all, but we need something else. So you can use either bone meal or take some shears and take some tall grass, large ferns, for example, grass or fern. But there's a lot more of different things you can use, even like flowers. But usually if you overdo flowers, it looks too colorful in my opinion. So what you can do right here, when you have like nothing to hide, you can take the tall grass. And if you have less to hide, you can take either a fern or small grass, so that you can see actually the leaves behind it, right? So you can a little bit like play around with the things, put down some grass everywhere and ferns. I mean, not too tall, because otherwise it will, as you can see, like cover up a lot of things. So you can play around and put them down like that, and yeah, you know, it's really nice. So this way we actually make the castle be a little bit more into the nature. But guys, right now I can show you everything, because otherwise it will be a little bit too much, because there are so many details you can actually put down. So I will show you the inside right here and give you some inspiration, and hopefully it will be enough for you to maybe like implement that in your castle or anything like that. Like those things, you can use them like as logs. So just throw down some wood on top of it. It's like a campfire. A crafting table and a chest on top of each other, so you have a little bit of depth in between those two. So like that, just like a trapdoor and some barrels, you know, just for storage areas. This looks like a pot that you use for water or anything like that. And those logs actually break down a little bit, like as you can see, it's going up, and even more up. So it's not like one straight line of things piled up to each other. So it's something I really like about it. So more than that, you can put down some lanterns, of course. Trapdoor lantern, really easy design. Right here you can put down a little bit of a garden, just up front, so really easy to reproduce. You can put a little bit of grass inside just to make it look like the grass is struggling to grow, but it's still growing inside of it. Lettuce, of course, right here and right here. And this is something really interesting. You can either use this thing, but if the thing is not facing the right way, you can use a hay bale, an item frame, for example, and on inside of it, you can either take some red wool or an apple, and it will look like something you can shoot at once again. So as you can see, this is the apple, or this one is like more fey, you know, looks good. So you can like use different things, but for now I use like the other thing that was before. You can even use some scaffolding with pots and flowers on top of it. Right here the weather is annoying me once again. You can take some hay bales, piling them up in different ways, so as you can see it's facing all other ways. Right here I have a roach, if you get like the reference, tell me in the comments. But you can have your little horse right here with some simple barricade around him, like with trapdoors. That's kind of it. And then you have right here the bell tower. You can even like put a bell to be able to scare off people if they try to attack you, you know. And looking from the inside, because I haven't shown you, I've not done a lot of things, but it's just like a little idea how you could like split up the rooms. So right here you have a beam, then you can go up like to the tower right here. There's a door here, you can go to this section, and then once again going down like that, you have a lot of little room right here where you could put something like storage or anything like that. I don't know. Right here something else. I put down like a little fireplace, you know, with some nice little paintings. It's actually like almost connected to the chimney. Some paintings, a little fire. Looks like a painting to me, so really like that. And some logs to actually fuel the thing, and this is just like for decoration, you know. So really nice. You can put different things. I have not done a lot of things, but you can see nothing here. But you have plenty of room to be able to put down a lot of beds and storage area and stuff like that. So this is kind of it, guys. Even like in the night it looks good. But if we go all around, you can see that I actually use the things that I told you how to do them. You can even put down some roses, you know, sometimes around, just to give it a little bit more color. But once again, don't overdo those things. And once again, to fortify, 2 blocks, stairs on top of it. So you can randomly put down some slabs all around and bushes and stuff like that. So, and that's what you will get. A nice looking little castle, which will probably serve you as a long-term survival base, because it's quite big for a base. And guys, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, obviously, because that's been a long time and every single support should help. And now me explaining what happened and why I was away for such a long time. For the people actually following me on the AlphaCraft server, I decided to stop because I was doing no good. Too much time in between. I had no time. Now that Corona came, I have time to actually make videos once again. But I would like to do it my way, like I used to before, just building those tutorials, because they're less time consuming in my opinion, because it's not survival. And this way I can teach you guys a bit more things if you like to. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. And I told already like the Alpha team that it's done, because there's obviously no need in getting me on the server if I'm away all the time. So I feel really bad about it, and it's a really great team, and I hope they're all doing really well and going to grow a lot more than they already did. But I don't think I could add anything to the server, to be honest, and this is my decision. And yeah, and they were all right about it. They weren't mad and stuff like that, so I'm really happy about that. And yeah, that's how things go. Sometimes your private life is more important than, no, usually it's more important than like gaming life and videos and stuff like that. So decision hasn't been made, and hopefully you won't dislike me for taking a decision and getting back to those traditional tutorial. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and until the next time, I hope you'll stick by for the next video. Bye.